Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Friday, and that means Dorking with Dice. We do it here every Friday on the channel, and it is always a good time. We've got 20 vintage baseball packs in this box and a big pink D20 to tell us which one of these packs we get to open today. It's going to be a good time. We got a lot of great stuff in the box, including some extra special packs in the 1, 10, and 20 spot. I'll preview those for you. Number one pack is 1981 Donruss Baseball. First year that Donruss did cards, and this is a pretty nice set. It's got Tim Raines rookie, second year Ricky Henderson, and a ton of Hall of Famers in there as well. In the number 10 spot, we have a new pack this week because we opened number 10 last week. We got Fleer Metal Universe from 1997. These packs are very tough to come by and pretty pricey and pretty neat. These are really cool cards, and just don't see anything like this today. And it's a great pack. I hope we get into that one. You guys always like it. I've had this one in the box before in one of the special slots, and you guys always seem to like when we open that. And then in the number 20 spot, we have Black Diamond 1999. This is from Upper Deck. And it was a very high-end product back in the day. You can see $3.99 for a 5-card pack. That was completely extraordinary. That was absolutely ridiculous. But they have all kinds of parallels, very high-quality cards, as you can imagine. And that is in our number 20 position. So that's been in the box for a little while. So hopefully we will roll that today as well. Thank you guys for coming out to the channel. I certainly appreciate it. And I hope that you have had a good week. Let's see what our first pack is going to be today on Dorking with Dice here on the Card Wolf Network. It was almost number 20. I thought it was going to roll to the 20, but instead we get 12. All right, let's count from 10. I know this is the 10 pack. Here's 11, and 12 is Topps Stadium Club 1991 first series. This is the first time Topps ever did Stadium Club anything, and beautiful cards. Really took the hobby by storm to see these and see just how high quality a card could be made. And I think it influenced a lot of the other companies who were making cards at that time to really up their game, as it were. Let's open these up and see what we get out of here. Lots of Hall of Famers and great stars in here. These wrappers are always a bit of a struggle, and sometimes the cards are bricked, but these feel pretty good. So we'll see how we do here. I guess we'll start on this side with flipping these over like that. All right, there we go. Mike Benjamin starts things off for us. Young prospect back at that time for, I believe it was the Giants. You can't really see his uniform there, but I think that's who Mike Benjamin played for. I'll show you the backs of these cards too, because they're kind of neat. They show the rookie card of the player, a little stickiness there. There's his rookie card, Mike Benjamin. That was, I believe that was like an update set card of that player, and there he is with the Giants. We got Neil Heaton pitching for the Pirates, bringing the heat. Kevin Brown looking inquisitive, and Mike Lavalier, Spanky Lavalier, looking really pissed at somebody. Look at him. He does not look happy. I don't know what has gone on there, but he's given somebody the business there. I don't know. Jerome Walton sliding into third base for the Cubs. Greg Jeffries, good prospect when he came up, and Jeff Hewson for the Rangers. Several Rangers cards in this pack. There's Andres Galarraga, great player there with the Expos, had a long career in the majors, really good hitter, guy that I always really enjoyed seeing. He played with a lot of energy, really loved baseball. Andres Galarraga. We got a propaganda card there, we'll get rid of that. Go to the second half of the pack, Mike McFarland rounding the bases for Kansas City. And this part of the pack does feel a little bit sticky, so we'll see how that goes. Tony Phillips, who is number 39. I don't know who that is sliding into second there. Tony Phillips cover in the bag for Detroit. Flip this all the way over and see Steve Sachs there with the Yankees. Of course, he came up with the Dodgers, and I think Steve Sachs was a Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure, but I think he was for the National League when he came up with the Dodgers. Then he went over to their arch rivals, the Yankees. We got Steve Balboni, speaking of the Yankees right there, big slugger for the Yankees for several years, and that is our last card out of that pack. So no Hall of Famers in there, but definitely some nice names. I like that Tony Phillips card. It's a nice in-action card. We'll put that back here and roll our second pack on today's episode of Dorking with Dice. It is pack 14. All right, well, we just opened 12, so we just need to skip a couple more to get 14. There is 13, and 14 is 1991 Fleer. We went from 91 Stadium Club to 91 Fleer, and of course we're looking for the Provisions inserts on this. There should be a sticker in here as well, and I think there are a couple of other insert type sets here. Our sticker is the Cleveland Indians sticker there on top. Is this the one? Some of these have trivia on the back, and some of them have a picture of the stadium on the back. This just has a top 10 of Indians players on the back, so that does not help us. I like to do the trivia sometimes with you guys if they have questions like that. Gene Larkin starts this pack off for us with Neil Heaton again. What is up with this? It happens every week. I don't know what's going on with that, but we got Neil Heaton in the first pack, and we got Neil Heaton in the second pack, and he is once again throwing the heat for Pittsburgh. Lenny Harris there, Junior Felix, and we lost that card. Eric Davis, nice Cincinnati Reds player there. Davis was a force in the league for a while. Chet Lemon, really good outfielder. There he is with Detroit. He came up with the White Sox and was very good for them, and he was kind of a big signing for the Tigers when they were really trying to make an effort. Sparky Anderson was their manager. They were picking up a lot of great players and really improved their team a lot. Chet Lemon was a part of that. We got Nelson Santovenia, who I do not remember at all, and apparently a catcher for the Montreal Expos. I don't remember that guy at all. Billy Swift pitching for the Mariners. Dave Henderson, longtime MLBer there with the Oakland A's. Dave Hollins and Eric Anthony swinging for the Astros. Thomas Howard, or Howard Thomas, depending upon how dyslexic you are. Bob Guerin there for the Yankees. What card did we lose? It fell way over here on the other side of the room. I don't know how it sailed that far. It's Jimmy Jones. Jimmy Jones, who I also do not remember. Apparently he pitched for the Yankees for a little while, so we'll put him on top since he tried to escape being seen, the mysterious Jimmy Jones. We got 2 Neil Heatons so far. Will we get a third? Let's see what our third roll is on Dorking with Dice. It is pack 18. Sadly, it is not 17. I put a really good pack in for 17. I always put something special in that spot, but 18 is back here, and it is 1988 Fleer. We just opened 1991 Fleer, so we get 1988 Fleer. Skipping around this box and finding some traditional wax packs, actual wax packs in here, which is always very nice, like that. See what we get out of 1988 Fleer. Nice cards. I always like these cards. I think the design on these was one of the better ones that Fleer did from that era, in my opinion. We start out with a stadium card. It's the Metrodome, home of the Twins, of course, and there should be a sticker on the back of that of the Twins, and there you go. So that is our sticker card out of there. Gary Thurman looking delighted to be on a card. That's how all baseball players should feel about being on a baseball card, in my opinion. That's how I would feel if I ever got on a baseball card. Ken Daly double gloving it there. I don't know why he has a glove on each hand. Ken Daly, maybe he's ambidextrous. I don't know if that's true about Ken Daly, but he seems to think that he can field that way. I don't actually think you're allowed to field that way. I'm not sure if that's a rule or not. Marty Barrett and Mike Fitzgerald looking perplexed and disturbed. We got Chris Bando, son of Sal Bando, the great player for the Oakland A's during the 1970s, during the Chuck Finley years. The A's went to the World Series. Sal Bando was there with them. Paul Nose and Kenny Williams. Dave Anderson. Did we get a Dave Anderson in the last one? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check that. I think we might have. Ernie Riles, great base runner there for the Brewers, and that's a really great photo of him doing his thing. Deion James and Dave Schmidt, a pitcher for the Orioles for about 2 or 3 years maybe. Dave Schmidt was kind of a middle reliever for them. Denny Walling, long-time MLB. He stayed in the majors playing infield, utility guy for several different teams. Denny Walling. Mickey Brantley. Man, is Mickey Brantley posing for his dating app photo or what? I mean, that is, hello, ladies. I'm Mickey and I play baseball. It's for the Mariners, but it still counts. Lance Johnson there, and Mike Heath throwing the mask to the side and charging out to field a bunt or something of that nature. I must see if we got a Dave Anderson in the last pack. I will not be denied. I feel like we did, but maybe it was Dave Henderson I was thinking of. You can see why I would get confused about that. It must have been Dave Henderson, and they are in no way related, just in case you guys were curious. I don't think we've pulled a single Hall of Famer out of one of these packs yet. What is going on with that? That just does not happen. We usually are chock full of Hall of Famers when we do Dorking with Dice. That is weird. We're going to have to do another pack. Usually we do 3 or 4, so let's see what our 4th one is on this week's episode. Hopefully it'll be one of the big ones. It was almost, man, it was almost number 1. That was really close. Would have liked to get into that 1981 Donruss. Instead we get 13, and we've kind of rifled through these. I believe this is pack 13 because we hit 12 and 14, so that would make this 13. This is 1995 Topps Series 1. I haven't opened this a lot on the channel, maybe only once or maybe twice before, something like that. Nice pack. If I can get it in focus, you will enjoy it even more. What is my camera even doing right now? I don't understand what goes on with this thing. There it is. So there you can see. We'll get a Spectra Light insert card in this pack. And you also note that it is a power pack, so wear your protective goggles while opening these packs. I'm going to put mine on right now. Tons of inserts. You can see them listed right there. So we should get something good out of this. Lots of potential in 1995 Topps. As I can get this thing open, see how we do here. I think we hit one of our favorite players right off the bat. Could be amazing. I don't think I have this card of Jose Oquendo. That is awesome. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he counts as a Hall of Famer in my book. Jose Oquendo, that is awesome. I don't have that card of him, and I do like to collect his cards whenever we pull them. Jose Oquendo played all 9 positions in the majors, like legitimately played all 9 positions in the majors and could do just about anything. Then went on to be in the Cardinals organization as, I think he was a scout for a while. Now he's, I think, the baseball administrator of infield operations, or he has a very long title, and he's basically in charge of like all infield stuff that goes on throughout the organization, like who gets promoted to AA or AAA and who he approves all of that. And it makes sense. He was a really good infielder, Jose Oquendo. I could talk about him for like an hour, but that is a Wolf Lair card for me for sure. And I think we get, is this an insert right here? Yeah, this is our Spectra Light card. It's Will Cordero sliding into what looks like third base, kind of watercolory foil is how I would describe that. Kind of a neat card there. And these are in weird upside down backwards format, almost like we're opening an upper deck pack or something. We got Terry Shumpert there. Unfortunate name for that player. Get a Star Trek insert of Alex Gonzalez. That's pretty sweet. I told you there were a lot of inserts in here, and probably not the last one we're going to see. Star Trek, Alex Gonzalez, and then you can see that Blue Jays player sort of peeking into the frame back there. And we get another one. This is a draft pick card, 1994 draft pick of Dustin Hermanson. Dustin Hermanson, who came up with the Padres. So the back of that card does not have a photo. Jim Poole, there's an Orioles pitcher, another guy. They couldn't really make up their mind what to do with Jim Poole. He was kind of a starter for a while, then a reliever for a while. He just kind of hung out for a couple of years. There's Sweet Lou Whitaker signing a ball for someone. That's a nice card. I don't know if I've ever seen that card. That's a good one of Lou Whitaker. Also, not a Hall of Famer, but he should be in my opinion. Nice Lou Whitaker card there. That's some more backwards cards. I don't know what's up with that. We got Sterling Hitchcock, who I think the Yankees thought was going to be their pitcher of the future, but it didn't work out that way. Johnny Ruffin for the Reds, and there is a Hall of Famer, Tim Raines. That's a cool card. I like that one. Tim Raines. I know I have that card, but haven't seen it for quite a long time. One of the later Tim Raines cards in his career. So that goes in the Wolf Lair. Finally get a Hall of Famer out of here. Dave Weathers. And more backwards cards. We got Paul Sorrento, and flipped all of these over for Chris Haney, who is a pitcher, and he's looking at a pop fly or maybe a bird flying over. I don't know what he's looking at up there. We got John Franco and Dan Wilson catching for the Mariners. It's been a bit of a, I gotta say, I mean, I'm happy for the Tim Raines card, delighted for the Oquendo card, but I gotta say it's been a bit of a lackluster opening here. We have not hit anything really big and barely scratched the surface of Hall of Fame players. I think we got to roll for another one. Usually don't do 5, but I'm going to do 5 packs this week in the hopes that we hit one of our big packs, or we at least hit a pack that's going to have something really more exciting in there. Let's see what our 5th pack is. Whoa, sorry. Wow, I knocked everything over there. Sorry for that. If I gave anyone a jolt, my apologies. The die went off the table. Here we go. Let's try again for our 5th pack. What is it going to be this week? It is pack 20. All right. Well, that was worth it. Pack 20, we get to open that Black Diamond pack. If you've never seen this product before, it is a very nice product, and we are looking for double, triple, and quadruple diamond cards. Yes! I have no idea. I mean, I know that the quadruple ones are more rare and valuable than, the double or triple or the regular ones, certainly. But I don't know. It just, when you start getting into that kind of stuff, it's not very, I don't know. I like the insert cards where you get a whole bunch of different stuff, and there are plenty of inserts in here and cool things that you can get. So hopefully we'll get something like that. Again, this is 1999 Black Diamond from Upper Deck, which was a very high-end product. I'm not sure if I have a wrapper. I'm going to put that one to the side and check, see if I have one of those. But anyway, really nice cards as you're about to see. Here's Quinton McCracken running the bases for the Devil Rays. And see if I can show this so you can see how foily and cool these cards are. Very nice cards. Super high-end. And I think that all of the parallel stuff is, you're going to see these diamonds here. And if you see more than one diamond, then it is some sort of a parallel. I believe that's how these cards work. And there's the back. I always appreciate when you have a different picture on the back than you have on the front. I probably say that every week. But nonetheless, it is how I feel. It is the mark of a good card, in my opinion. We got, was this Delano DeShields there for the Cardinals. Nice card of that player. He was in the MLB for a long time. Here we've got a red one, and you can see there are indeed two diamonds there. So this is a double diamond card of David DeLucci. So all kinds of alliteration on this card. Double diamond David DeLucci. Say that 4 times fast. Pretty sweet card there. Looks like we got an Orioles card coming up here of Brady Anderson. That's a nice one for my PC. I'm sure I don't have that. These Black Diamond cards were quite pricey, and I did not buy many packs of these. So that's a nice one of Brady Anderson. And our last card is a Marlins player. It is Mark Kotsay. There he is on the Black Diamond treatment. Nice to see these cards. Not a super exciting pack. We did get a double diamond card, but and at least I did get an Orioles card out of there. But man, no Hall of Famers out of that one either. It's been very strange rip. Usually it is a bit more exciting than that. I'm not sure quite what's going on with this box today. I'll have to put in some better packs next week, see if I can find some stuff, dig down in the card closet and see what other unopened fun I can put in here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always enjoy getting into this stuff, even when it doesn't produce a lot of exceptional cards. It's always still fun to get into these, and we did hit one of our big packs. I'll be back on Monday with a mail day from one of you awesome people. I've got a couple packages sitting here that I cannot wait to get into, and we'll open one of those on Monday for sure. Hope you guys have a great weekend, whatever you have planned. I hope it goes well for you. If you're relaxing, awesome. If you're going to be out doing stuff, that's great too. We've got a whole bunch of stuff planned. Our calendar looks completely nuts here as we get towards the end of summer. School starts in just a couple of weeks for us, so lots going on, but fun stuff, I am sure. Hope you guys have a great time this weekend. I will see you back here on Monday, and as always, happy collecting.